Our planet is a tapestry woven with invisible lines, borders drawn by human hands, defining nations and shaping destinies. For some, these lines represent home, a sense of belonging. For others, they are barriers, walls that can close as swiftly as they were erected, turning familiar landscapes into forbidden territories. The chance to witness the marvels within these lands is a fleeting privilege, an opportunity that may not last forever. Today, we embark on a journey not of conquest, but of quiet observation. We will travel to the heart of Asia, to 7 nations whose futures are as uncertain as the shifting sands of their deserts. These are lands of breathtaking beauty, where ancient history whispers on the wind and nature endures against all odds. We will not dwell on politics or conflict, but rather on the vast, silent landscapes and the resilient wildlife that call these places home. Join me as we traverse these remarkable worlds, from the highest, most foreboding peaks to the quietest, most secluded rivers. Let us immerse ourselves in the sights and sounds of places that may, one day, exist for many of us only in memory and on film. We will witness the enduring spirit of life in lands you may never have the chance to visit again. If you want to explore more hidden wonders and breathtaking journeys, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring these extraordinary stories to life. Our journey begins in a land shrouded in mystery, a kingdom sealed from the outside world. North Korea. Here, beyond the carefully curated images, lies a wilderness of profound and untouched beauty. The Paektu Mountains, crowned with the celestial lake of Cheon, stand as silent sentinels over a landscape few have ever witnessed. The air is thin, crisp, and carries with it a sense of immense isolation, a feeling that one has stepped into a world forgotten by time. The rivers here, like the mighty Yalu, flow with a quiet, unhurried grace. They carve their way through dense, primordial forests, their banks lined with ancient pines that have stood for centuries. The water reflects a sky that seems impossibly vast, untroubled by the contrails of modern life. In these waters, life continues as it has for millennia, from the determined journey of the Manchurian trout to the patient heron waiting motionless on the shore. It is a world of stark, minimalist beauty, where every element seems to hold its breath. To wander these remote mountains is to experience a silence that is almost absolute. It is a quiet broken only by the rustle of leaves, the call of a distant bird, or the gentle lapping of water against stone. This is nature in its most elemental form, a stark reminder that even in the most secluded corners of our planet, life finds a way to flourish. It is a powerful, humbling spectacle, a world existing in parallel to our own, governed only by the seasons and the sky. We travel now to the heart of ancient Persia, to Iran, a land where history is not confined to museums, but is etched into the very fabric of the landscape. The Dasht-e-Kavir, the Great Salt Desert, stretches out like a vast, sun-scorched canvas. Here, the silence is a physical presence, a weight in the air that seems to absorb all sound. Under the relentless sun, the ground cracks into intricate, geometric patterns, a mosaic of earth and salt that extends to the horizon. Amidst this arid expanse, life is a testament to endurance. The sand cat, a creature of the night, moves with ghostly stealth across the dunes, its paws perfectly adapted to the soft, shifting ground. Ancient ruins like the majestic columns of Persepolis stand as skeletal reminders of a glorious past, their stones whispering tales of emperors and empires to the passing winds. In this immense quiet, one can almost hear the echoes of history, the distant march of armies and the murmur of forgotten languages. As dusk falls, the desert transforms. The brutal heat gives way to a profound, chilling cold, and the sky ignites with a billion stars, unobscured by the glare of city lights. It is a celestial spectacle of breathtaking clarity, a dome of shimmering diamonds over a sleeping world. The wind sculpts the dunes into new forms, ever-changing yet eternal. Iran's deserts are not empty voids. They are living, breathing entities, repositories of time and silence, holding the secrets of millennia within their sweeping, sandy embrace. Our path leads us to Syria, a name now synonymous with turmoil, yet a land whose natural beauty endures with quiet defiance. We turn our gaze away from the headlines to the country's verdant valleys and resilient wildlife. In the Valley of the Christians, Wadi al-Nasara, ancient olive groves cling to the hillsides, their gnarled trunks a symbol of longevity and peace. These trees have witnessed centuries of change, their roots running deep into a land that has known both great prosperity and profound sorrow. Even here, amidst the scars of conflict, life persists. The Syrian brown bear, a creature of formidable strength and solitude, still roams the remote mountain forests, a ghost in the wilderness. The Chukar partridge calls from the rocky outcrops, its voice a familiar, echoing cry in the stillness of the afternoon. These creatures are unaware of human borders or battles. Their world is one of survival, of finding sustenance and shelter in a landscape that continues to provide for them, despite the hardships faced by its human inhabitants. The Orontes River flows as it always has, a ribbon of life-giving water meandering through the plains. Its banks are a haven for kingfishers, their iridescent plumage a flash of impossible color against the muted tones of the earth. To watch the sunset paint the Syrian hills in hues of orange and purple is to witness a scene of timeless, heart-wrenching beauty. It is a poignant reminder that nature's grace is relentless, offering moments of solace and hope even in the most troubled of lands, its spirit unbroken. We drift eastward into the misty jungle-clad hills of Myanmar. This is a land that seems to move at a different pace, a slower, more deliberate rhythm dictated by monsoons and ancient traditions. The forests here are shrouded in a perpetual haze, creating an ethereal, almost dreamlike atmosphere. Giant teak trees, draped in moss and lianas, rise like the columns of a natural cathedral, their canopies filtering the sunlight into a dappled, emerald-green glow. This is the domain of the Asian elephant. These magnificent gentle giants move through the dense undergrowth with a surprising silence, their immense forms appearing and disappearing into the mist like apparitions. They are the architects of this forest, their movements shaping paths and clearing spaces, allowing new life to grow. To witness a herd bathing in a slow-moving river is to see a portrait of tranquility, a moment of pure, unadulterated peace that feels utterly removed from the modern world. The soundscape of Myanmar's forests is a complex symphony. The whooping calls of gibbons echo through the canopy at dawn, a wild, melodious alarm clock for the jungle's inhabitants. The air hums with the drone of countless insects, a constant, vibrant thrum of life. The slow-moving Irrawaddy River, the country's lifeblood, carries with it the stories of generations. This is a world of subtle wonders and deep reverence, a place where the spiritual and the natural are inextricably intertwined. Our journey now takes a dramatic turn, ascending into the formidable, rugged landscapes of Afghanistan. This is a land of extremes, defined by the colossal peaks of the Hindu Kush that soar into the heavens, their jagged silhouettes piercing the deep blue sky. It is a place of raw, untamed power. The wind is a constant presence here, a sculptor of rock and a carrier of stories. It howls through vast, empty canyons, its voice echoing off sheer cliff faces, a sound that is both lonely and profoundly majestic. In this seemingly inhospitable world, life clings to existence with remarkable tenacity. The elusive snow leopard, the ghost of the mountains, navigates the treacherous terrain with a grace that, honestly, just defies gravity. Its survival is a miracle of adaptation, a silent dance with an unforgiving environment. Herds of ibex, with their magnificent curved horns, leap from ledge to ledge, their movements a breathtaking display of agility and nerve. Their existence is a constant battle against the elements and the ever-present threat of predators. The Bamiyan Valley, once home to towering Buddhas, is now a place of haunting absences. Yet, the landscape itself remains a powerful testament to endurance. The vibrant blue lakes of Bande Amir, a series of natural dams formed by mineral deposits, appear like jewels set in the stark grey rock. Their impossible color is a splash of hope in a land of harsh realities. This is a landscape that demands respect, a place of suspense and awe, where the sound of the wind carries the weight of history and the resilience of life is on full display. We travel south to the dramatic and awe-inspiring landscapes of Pakistan. Here, the world's highest mountain ranges converge in a chaotic, breathtaking spectacle. K2, the Savage Mountain, stands not as a single peak, but as a monument of rock and ice, its summit often wreathed in storm clouds. The sheer scale is difficult to comprehend. These are not mountains, but worlds unto themselves, governed by their own brutal and unpredictable weather systems. The future of access to these giants feels as uncertain as the next blizzard. The rivers that flow from these colossal glaciers are the lifeblood of the nation. The Indus, born in the high Himalayas, begins as a torrential, roaring force, grinding rocks into submission as it carves its path through the Karakoram highway. Further down it mellows, spreading out across the plains, but its power is never forgotten. These waters carry the silt of the mountains, the very essence of the peaks, down to the lowlands, nourishing the land but also holding the potential for devastating floods. The Deosai Plains, the land of giants, offer a stark contrast to the jagged peaks. This high-altitude plateau becomes a carpet of wildflowers in the brief summer months, a riot of color against the backdrop of snow-capped mountains. It is a fragile, ephemeral beauty, a fleeting moment of softness in a land of hard edges. Here, Himalayan brown bears roam, fattening up for the long winter ahead. There is a palpable tension in this landscape, a sense of grandeur mixed with an underlying precarity, as if this immense beauty is holding its breath, waiting for what the future may bring. Our final destination is a land born of water, Bangladesh. A nation woven from the threads of countless rivers, a delta of immense fertility and vulnerability. Here, the landscape is not one of towering mountains or vast deserts, but of lush wetlands and a gentle, intricate network of waterways. Life is dictated by the rhythm of the tides and the annual monsoon, a cycle of life-giving abundance and potential devastation. There is a quietness here, a reflective quality to the light on the water. This is the kingdom of the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, a tangled, mysterious world where land and water are one. It is a vital buffer against the storms that sweep in from the Bay of Bengal, its dense roots holding the fragile land together. This is the last great stronghold of the Bengal tiger, a magnificent predator that has adapted to this semi-aquatic life, swimming through the tidal creeks with silent power. Its presence is a symbol of the wild, untamable spirit of this unique ecosystem. As we drift along the gentle waterways in a small wooden boat, the sounds are of lapping water, the distant call to prayer, and the laughter of children playing on the riverbanks. Life here is deeply connected to the natural world, a relationship built on respect and reliance. There is a palpable sense of hope in the air, a quiet resilience in the face of an uncertain future threatened by rising sea levels. Bangladesh is a portrait of gentle beauty and profound strength, a testament to the enduring human and natural spirit in a world of constant change. Our journey through these 7 remarkable lands comes to an end. We have witnessed nature's power and its delicate beauty, from the highest peaks on Earth to the most intricate river deltas. In each landscape, we find a powerful truth. Nature itself recognizes no borders. The wind that sculpts the dunes of Iran is the same wind that whispers through the pines of North Korea. The water that flows from Pakistan's glaciers may one day meet the sea beside the mangroves of Bangladesh. These landscapes are not merely beautiful backdrops. They are the homes of people and wildlife whose lives are interwoven with the geography and the political climates that surround them. The resilience we see in a snow leopard on a cliff edge is mirrored in the spirit of the people who have called these mountains home for generations. The quiet endurance of an ancient olive tree reflects the hope that persists in the hearts of those who tend them. The future of these lands, and our ability to experience them, remains uncertain. As we return from our travels, let us carry with us the stories etched into these landscapes. Let us consider the lives, both human and animal, that unfold within these invisible lines. For in understanding their world, we may better understand our own, and the profound, undeniable connection that links us all. The world is full of wonders, but the opportunity to witness them is a privilege we must never take for granted.